What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. Hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Bitcoin on the 4 hour time frame and we'll go from there. I actually just want to look at the daily quickly before we start. We can see that this double bottom here is now taking shape, and if we look and zoom out more, it's a triple bottom. We were saying this on the channel literally over the last week, so hopefully you guys have been informed. If you remember yesterday, I told you guys that if we were to lose this low, we would be in bearish targets to the downside. However, I told you guys, and I also told the members of the group chat, that if we close above this, we will be heading to this green box. So that is a trade idea. Whenever I tell you guys, if we break above this, we're going to this, that's a trade idea. I can't tell you to put a trade. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm giving you trade ideas for educational purposes only, okay? So when you fail to lose this low, as long as you're above this green line slash this wick over here, this is support. So you had a bounce here, and I told everyone that if you're bouncing in the chat, that if you bounce from here, you're going to here. Now, this is why we trade the levels. Get above this level, we're going to here. Close above this green box right here, we're going to try to come back up to the 44.5k high, and this is where I'm looking to long if we can break this high. We can see previously though that it has failed to. You can see the reactions from here. You come into it, you had two tops here, you came down, you had a larger one top here, second top here, third top here. So same thing with that we're seeing now: one bottom, two bottom, three bottom. And then if we're just looking closely, one bottom, neckline, second bottom, but all the same neckline. Get a candle close, daily candle close for me personally above 44.5k, or a 4H candle close above 45.8k, and I'll be good to long. And I'll be doing that over on Femex because Binance has just literally stopped people from the UK leverage trading. So annoying. I need to move all that money over. And I didn't personally take this trade because stupid Binance. If Binance was bloody working, I would have. So whenever you see a breakout, you want to go to the smaller time frames. Look at it. So right there, you can see we actually broke out on that candle right there. So I know, yes, it's already a bit in profit, but this is what you need to do. You need to have the big balls to just be like, okay, this is not going to pull back. I'm going to put my stop loss below the last red candle. I'm going to take it to here. Yes, it's not the best risk to reward, but it's the yeah, you'd have to take this sort of trade. Maximum, I'd say you could put it, because yeah, if you're entering on the end of this candle and the bottom of that candle is there, the next bottom is there. So yeah, that's quote safest stop loss, because it's basically at the last low right there. However, it's not the risk to reward we love. Basically, we love a 2-to-1, 3-to-1, because we're all about protecting capital first and making money second. By protecting capital, you make money. By trading less, you make more money. Quality over quantity. The more times you trade, the more times you're willing to lose. The less times you trade, the less time you're willing to lose. And that is why people lose so often, because they're trying to get rich tomorrow. No, it's all about discipline. It's all about consistency, doing this every day, not trading every day, looking at the charts every day, looking for setups. If you're not taking a trade, take a paper trade. You know what I mean? If you're not taking a trade with real money, take a paper trade. If you're scared to even trade with real money, trade with less. If you've got go ahead and put £100 in an account, $100 in an account, trade with that. You see, get 10-15%, get out. You know what I mean? Yes, it's nothing in dollars, nothing in pounds, but you're just getting used to doing it with real money. So when you put £1,000 or £10,000 and you're getting 10-15%, like you were doing with a £100 account, and you thinking, oh, it's nothing, because you're looking at the dollars, when you don't want to look at the dollars whatsoever. It's all about the percent, okay? It's all about the percent. And I get people in my group chat, oh, Louis, what do you think is a good week of trading? Guys, a good week of trading is profit, full stop. So 1%, you know what I mean? And it's all dependent on your account size. I have people in my chat with over 300k. I have people in my chat with under $1,000. So if I'm getting a 6% move from one trade, for example, 5% move from one trade, who's going to be laughing to the bank? The person with a 300k trading account that's getting 5%. Is the person with a 1k trading account going to be laughing to the bank making 5%? Absolutely not. So it's all about your capital. It's all about doing it slowly and staying disciplined, because if you're just trying to trade to increase your account size and you chase the money, you're going to lose. I guarantee you that, because that's what I used to do 3 years back. You know what I mean? I'm only talking out of experience, because I used to do the same stupid things that half of you are doing. So obviously, risk less, because less is more. Trade less, because less is more, because you're not willing to lose more. The more trades you take, the more times you're willing to lose. So I hope today's points were clear. I hope today's update was fun. Please like, please subscribe, comment down below what you think is going to happen next with Bitcoin. Are we going to get this close above this green box to head to try and head back to the highs, where we can enter a long position if the high is broken, or will we stop at the Bart's neckline? That's our next resistance point. You remember this Bart pattern over here? When you lost this, you can see over here down all the way, there's just momentum upwards. So it basically means that there's just going to be momentum downwards, in and around back to where it started, this impulse. So when you lost this, that could have been a trade down to here. However, any of these supports could have held you up, and that's why we were thinking at the time it was just going to come back to this resistance point to flip it support. However, because you broke out of it with no back test or support, that's why we fell straight through it, confirmed it as resistance, back tested this as support, which is good. It held, because when you broke above this level, you actually held it as support, and that's why we came back to it now. We actually held it as support. Unlike this area, just fell straight through it, because on the 4-hour time frame, when we broke out over here, we just had a massive breakout. So the same thing here right now. We have not pulled back to this area over here. So this is why I'll potentially keep in my mind that we could come back to here, just like what happened here, okay? You never back tested every single time. 1, 2, 3. On 3 breakouts now, you have not back tested this, and every time you've come back to it, you've fell through it. So now it doesn't mean that you will come back to it. It's just keep an eye on it, because if we do dump, you know where we're coming to. And looking at the past, this didn't hold as support because you broke through it with no back test. So if we were to come back down now, then obviously we could just fall through it. So be careful, guys. Of course, we would want it to hold, but be careful right now. This is also very similar, this over here with this breakout, it's very similar to this up here. You can see we have this sort of shoulder over here, left shoulder, head, potentially a right shoulder right there. Regardless of whether it's a head or shoulders or not, does not matter. You might not think it is. I don't care what anyone thinks it is, because all that matters is this wick high here. Once you've got a close above that wick high, that's when we continued up. So you could go on the 15-minute, look for a close above that green line, and we got one just there. So now I'm going to move this over to the 4-hour time frame, to this over here. We've got that wick close over there that we can't seem to close above and hold above. So once we do get a close, a daily candle close above that wick over there, or at least on the any time frame, as we're getting on the 4 or higher time frames, 4-hour daily or even 8-hour close above this wick over here, it's going to be the same as that location that we just saw on the smaller time frame there, and it's just going to continue pumping into the next zone here. It's just literally, it's going to be a very quick move once we break above this, so be ready. Literally, I might not even wait for the breakout. I might even just put the trade as soon as it touches the line, because I do think, because you've actually come into this zone so many times, it's getting weaker and weaker. Same with the downside though. The downside is getting weaker and weaker, but right now you have 1, 2, 3 bottoms. At the moment up here, you've already got 1, 2, you've come down and then come back up 3, 4. So the upside is weaker than the downside, because you've got more touches on the upside. So I feel like if we do come into this now, this is the moment that we should break this, validating that upside. But if you get rejected here, I'm telling you guys, we're going to lose this low. If we get rejected again at either this purple line or this red horizontal line, and we fail to get above it, I'm telling you guys, we're going to dump and we're going to lose these lows, and we're going to head to around 28, 29, 30k. So we don't want that, of course. I am a bull, or I'm neither, but of course long term I'm a bull. I want the market to go up. I have money invested, not as much as I used to, because you know guys, I sold half my position, or at least around there. I'm waiting for the confirmation, because the market does not know what it wants to do. So why should I invest all my money into a market that it doesn't even know what to do? It can go into a bear market, it can go into a bull market, But the levels that we need to watch out for is this one, bull market on, until obviously this area where we're going into bear market. So that's where I'd look to take some significant profits again after reinvesting into my hodling portfolio as well as the trading portfolio, buying, longing, leverage longing. But of course, lose this low now, or let's say just lose this low at 33k, we would be coming back to these lows over here. Probably would look to buy back into this zone, because I do believe that it's been such a significant support that I had multiple times in the last year to go ahead and break this for multiple months on end. So about 2 months on end, literally at this support that I just failed to break, because we don't short support. Only once support is lost, yeah, we can short it because it comes resistance. So that's why I probably look to buy in and around this area, because look, out of this impulse here, your 1618 target is back down at that low over there, that low wick, these two low wicks. So that's why I'm looking at this target, especially if we lose this low over here. That's where I'd look to reaccumulate. If we lose this low, then we're going to the low 20s. But I really don't think that we're going to lose this low. But again, we need to be prepared for every situation. But again, guys, I don't think we're going to lose this low. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2 hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6 hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6 hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTubers' help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.